I got some paint samples. Well, I already had them. They were in a drawer, you know, the special drawer that you put things in so that you can find it later on when you need it and you can't find it for days. I found them today. They're probably looking more white than they really are. They're like creamy color. Writer's Parchment. I'll turn the camera on and show you better. Almond milk and nice cream. So, do I know whether I'm going to paint the cabinet yet or not? No. But I think I wasn't very clear last night in my post that I'm not painting anything in that room. My cabinet is from yesterday when I was showing you in the entryway. Here are the colors painted on. It's lighter wood, so I mean, maybe it'll show differently. And this is satin because they only had samples in satin, and I would probably get flat. But this is the almond milk, writer's parchment, and nice cream. I thought about doing like a more bold color, maybe like a green, but I feel like I would get tired of that sooner than I would get tired of a neutral. So if I paint it and you're voting, it's gonna say wrong on one of the things, but no answer is wrong. I'm just putting the poll up like that because that's the only way you can do like multiple whatever. If you were voting, what would you vote for? Almond milk, parchment, or nice cream? This is in really good lighting too. Maybe I should move it into the entryway and show you too. This is in darker lighting. Almond milk, writer's parchment, and nice cream. I think this one might be out for me because it almost pulls like a tinge of yellowy greeny undertone in certain lighting. But I do like these two. So if you were voting between these two, which one? Almond milk, writer's parchment on that cabinet. They're bare paint samples too. I forgot to mention that in case you're interested in those colors. But this is the other stuff that I have going on in this area in this house. Probably in our house that we built, it's probably going to go in our bedroom. I'm sitting in my little chair, not the toilet, the one that I already finished. And the fabric is from Hobby Lobby. I got it off the big rolls. Some of you were asking, I don't really have a name for it, but it was like on those, you know, the ones that are on the big, where those big, huge upholstery roll things are on the dowel rods. That's where I got it. And it looks like a linen-y kind of. One of you asked if it was velvet. No, it's not. It's more like a tough linen-y feel. And I think I got 2 yards for this whole chair. Let me just, I had fabric left over. I was like, what is that? It's a glare. From my last project. So I used this fabric, or the fabric I had left over on the back side of it. And I have a tutorial on my blog of how I did that big sofa. I basically did this one the same way as I did the sofa, minus I didn't tuft the sofa. Button maker, I'm gonna link that here again. That was another question I was getting a lot. And the nails should be linked on the sofa post that I did because I used the same nails. They're just tack nails, like upholstery tack nails. I like the nail look. I know a couple of you said get some like ribbon and stuff, which you could, and put it over the nails, but I think the nail look is really cool and deconstructy looking. I hope that helps answer a lot of your questions. Doing chair upholstery, I mean, it's a lot of work and it takes a long time, but it's kind of like a puzzle. I've said that several times, where you take it apart and you see how it comes apart and then you can put it back together. And I don't sew. I'm not a sewer, and so I always just nail in the tack nails, and it's worked every time for me. I've done several chairs, and then that sofa. I'll put that post here again if you missed it. And then if you have any questions, I'll put a question box here. And if you have not heard, Antique Candle Co. is having their antique restock tonight. I know you guys like to know about these when they're happening. It's at 5 p.m. my time, whatever that is, 8 p.m. Eastern, and they are pulling out the pumpkin spice. They do these every so often where they have like old copper, brass containers. They have old tins, like old glass. So many cool containers and they go fast. So if there's one that you want, make sure to check out right away, because I put one in my cart before and then went to check out and it was gone. Example of kind of the candles that they have in the antique restocks. This is one of mine, and I have it in the peach apricot, which is another one of my favorites. But seriously, if you can get your hands on a pumpkin spice tonight, do it.
Want to see it? Say yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now you okay? Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Say Grammy.
Papa.
Say Grammy.
Daddy.
If you want to see this, say Papa.
Papa.
Say Grammy.